welcome back to my channel. I'm teacher Daniela with VIPKID, and if this is your first time here, please make sure to go check me out at Teacher Daniela's Tips on Instagram as well as my Facebook page. I have lots of goodies that I want to share with you there. Okay, let's get started for today. So today I am talking about, wow, congratulations, you've been hired by VIPKID. Now what? As you're waiting for those bookings to come in, what are you going to do that's going to be beneficial to your business, your growing business? This is what you need to think about. So today I am going to be going over certain steps of what you can do while you're in that waiting period of getting bookings. The bookings will come. Be patient. For some it takes a couple of days, for some it takes weeks, for some it takes months. And that's okay. I've now been with VIPKID for a year. I now have 40 regulars, another 15 who are ready to be regulars, but VIPKID only lets a certain amount come over a little at a time, and they have to request to be a regular several times. I don't exactly understand how all the algorithms work to figure out who gets to be a regular and who does not, and how quickly, but I'm sure there's some kind of math behind it and some kind of formula that explains it all. I just don't know what it is. But I did not start with 40 regulars. So yes, it's true that I was fully booked from the beginning. How? I'm going to share those tips with you today that my wonderful recruiter told me about when I first came on with VIPKID a little over a year ago. Ready? Let's dig in. Number one, you want to get those bookings. How do you get the bookings? Open up the slots. Make sure you're only opening up slots that you can actually teach, because once you open them, they may book. And if they book, you need to be ready. So do not go opening up slots at 12:30 or 1:30 in the morning if you are not open to actually teaching at those hours. Something that I did at the beginning that I think helped a lot was for me to open up slots not only in AM US time, PM US time, but kind of all throughout to get a feel of who was booking when. So I would do like 2 or 3 slots back to back, but then I would have a 1 slot open and then nothing for 2 slots or for an hour, and then another one. So just kind of Swiss cheese, figure out what it is that your potential students and their parents are looking for. That's a big one. So make sure you open up as many slots as you can, but again, be ready, because you might get those booked and you may have to teach. And if you put in an hour that's not good for you, that may cause you problems right from the beginning, and you don't want that. In addition to opening up those hours, whatever is comfortable for you, make sure that if you can, do the short notice option. I'm going to put out another video talking about specifically how to open up the slots now that you are hired, how to open up the slots that you would like, and what to click to make sure that you're not opening something that you don't want to open, and to make sure that what you're doing on the computer reflects the same on your app on your phone. Number 2, make sure that you're becoming familiar with the teacher portal. Again, I will put out a video about that, and I will link it down below so that you can click on it. Number 3, sign up for workshops. They're free, guys. That is the best way for you to get in and know exactly what you are getting into with each class, what kind of students you may have, how to handle situations that may arise for you classroom teachers or previous classroom teachers or current classroom teachers. This is basically your professional development. This is basically your staff meetings all rolled into one. And there are so many different workshops. For you newbie teachers, within the first couple of weeks, if you do the newbie Kickstarter one, you get additional tokens, which you'll get to know through another video of mine, that we can earn tokens, and then we can in turn use those tokens to reward our students or to purchase some VIP swag for ourselves and for our classroom. So So much to talk about. So let me just leave you with a recap of what we talked about today. Number one, open up every slot you possibly can. Try to open them up short notice so you get that additional $2 for each class. If you can. If you can't, don't do it yet. Also, back-to-back classes are not as scary as you think, but if you don't feel comfortable opening up a back-to-back class, do not open it yet. At the beginning, it can be a little daunting. Number two, I talked about getting familiar with the teacher portal. There is so much information there. You have to be careful not to get lost in it because there are lots of things that grab your attention, and I'll talk about that in my video about the teacher portal. But you need to make sure that you are aware of where things are. Number three are your resources. Please make sure that you look at your resources. The biggest resource that you have are those workshops. They're free. They're basically like those staff meetings as well as professional development, and you don't have to say that you're going to come on a regular basis at a regular time. You do sign up for the workshop. The workshops are 1 hour long. So you commit 1 hour and you get wonderful information. Learn more about the company, more about your business, more about how to be the best teacher you can be for your students. You fill out a feedback, which is done through SurveyMonkey, and then through that, the LPs, learning partners, are the ones who are watching and they are paying attention. The LPs are basically our liaison between our families and us. So the LPs are the ones who connect us. And if you get an LP who sees that you are constantly taking workshops, that you are constantly investing in your business, then they are going to want to invest their students who they are in charge of with you as their teacher and possibly their regular teacher. Okay? Fantastic. I hope to see you guys in the next video. If this information was helpful for you, make sure that you hit the like, the subscribe button, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of the videos that I put out. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you would like to go and check me out at that Instagram account or that Facebook page at Teacher Daniela's Tips, I do have a freebie there for this checklist of things that I've talked about, as well as some other little bonus things for you. If you want to go ahead and give me your email, I will send that freebie to you right away. Okay, guys, see you next time. Happy teaching! Hi, welcome to VIPKID. My name is